Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is our group 2 presentation. So let me introduce ourselves or our member. First, my name is Olivia Rila Duguna, and the next is Nur Latifah, and the next is Nabila Erawati. The next is Syahira Ramadanti, and next is Muhammad Rehan Ramadan, and the last is Mutiara Diva. So the first person to explain is by myself. I will explain about the about plot or definition of plot. So I will take a definition from Diani 2044. She said that plot is the arrangement of events that make up a story. And the plot as the sequence more detail. The easy way to explain what definition of plot is. The plot as the sequence of events that happen in the story. It's like the roadmap that guides you through what happened from beginning to end. In different type of story, the importance of the plot can change. For example, in detective fiction, where there is a complete crime to solve, the plot details become super important because they drive the mystery forward. So that's a definition of plot for me. The next material will explained by Nur Latifah.
Today, we will present about structure of the plot. Number 1, introduction. Introduce to readers the characters, background, and main conflict of the story. 2, raising action. Events that escalate tension and complicate the main character's situation. Number 3, climax. The peak of the tension where the conflict reaches its highest point and characters face their greatest challenge. Number 4, falling action. The aftermath of the climax, where characters begin to find solution or face the consequence of their decision. And the last end, resolution, the conclusion of the story where all major conflicts are resolved and characters undergo growth or change. I think enough for me. Thank you.
I want to explain about type of plots. There are 7 type of plot. First is tragedy. In a tragic story, the protagonist typically experiences suffering and downfall. The plot of tragedy almost always include a reversal of fortune from good to bad or happy to sad. Number 2 is comedy. In a comedy story, the ending is generally not tragic. Tough characters in comic plot may be flawed. Their outcomes are not usually painful or destructive. Number 3 is journey of the hero. In general, the plot of a hero's journey features 2 elements, recognition and situation reversal. Typically, something happens from the outside to inspire the hero, bringing about recognition and realization. Then, the hero undertakes a quest to solve or reverse the situation. Number 3 is rebirth. The plot type generally features the characters' transformation from bad to good. Typically, the protagonist carries their tragic part with them, which result in negative views of life and poor behavior. Number 5 is right to riches. In these common plot types, the protagonist begins in an impoverished, downtrodden, or struggling state. Then, story events take place magical or realistic that lead to the protagonist's success and usually a happy ending. Number 6 is good versus evil. This plot type features a generally good protagonist that fight a typically evil antagonist. However, both the protagonist and antagonist can be group of characters rather than simply individual, all with the same goal or mission. And the last one is voyage or return. In this plot type, the main character goes from point A to point B and back to point A. In general, the protagonist set off on a journey and returns to the start of their voyage, having gained wisdom and or experiences. And that's all from me. Thank you.
I want to explain the definition of characters. Characters in prose are the individuals or entities that are depicted and play a role within a story. Characterization is the art of creating characters for a narrative, including the process of conveying information about them. The author may provide descriptions and details about the characters through narration, dialogue, or other literary techniques to bring them to life in the reader's imagination. Characters can be human, animals, or even inanimate objects personified to possess human-like qualities. These characters are the focal point of the story, and their thoughts, actions, and interaction shape the plot and themes. Kennedy in Queen Sobroto, 1988, defines character as an imagined person who inhabits a story. Abrams and Harpams, 2013, defines a character as a person in a dramatic or narrative work endowed with moral and provocative qualities that are clear from what they say. For example, through dialogues and what they do. Then, characters may be presented by descriptions through their action, speech, or talks. That's all from me. Thank you.
The moderator, and I am gonna explain about the types of character. The number one is protagonist, is the main character, the one who the center of the story. They usually we say hero or the main character who person we will change their life in the story. And number two is antagonist. Antagonist is the character who opposite from the protagonist. Yeah, we can say he is a villain of the story. They are often a person causing trouble or making worse anything and make protagonist down or something else. So that is job of antagonist. And number three is foil character. These are characters who are used to highlight the certain of trait of the main character, usually the protagonist. If the protagonist is really brave, a foil character might be really scared, which make the bravery the protagonist stand out even more. The number four is energetic character. This character will bring a lot of energy and action to the story. They usually is the one uh, who always doing something like something exciting or something fun and adventure and survival, like going on quest or solving a mystery. And number five is inactive character. These characters did not much do something move or story forward. That might be there in the background, but they don't really have a big impact with what's meaning. So this inactive character is just like a NPC, yeah, but he is have a role in the story. Number six is circular character. This character talk the something during story, but in the end they are pretty much back when they start. They might learn something along the way. They fundamental change what they are. Number seven is level character. The character pretty much talk of the story. They don't change much, and they usually consistent with their behavior or their characteristics. So this character is too hard to change. Number eight is talk character. They are character with best common stereotype of class. They are not very original or unique, but then often predicate roles of the story. You have probably seen them times before the movie or book. So stock character is just the side character or the NPC in the story. So they'll just do anything, but there is not have a change to the story, and this just to make the story is more relatable or more uh, real life. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to explain about the elements of characters. There are 5 elements of characters. The first one is describing the character's physical appearance. This element involves presenting a character visual attribute, such as features, clothing, and overall look, to provide readers with a mental image. Number 2 is showing the character action. This pertains to portraying a character behavior, movement, and deeds within the narrative, allowing readers to infer traits and motivation through observable action. Number 3 is revealing the character thought and words. This element involves delving into a character's internal world by sharing their inner thought and spoken words, providing insight into emotion, intention, and perspective. Number 4 is showing what other character think and say about the characters. This aspect focuses on the external perception of the characters, showcasing how other characters in the story perceive, discuss, or interact with the character in equations. Number 5 is telling the reader directly what the writer thinks of the characters. This includes the author's direct commentary on characters, expressing the writer evolution, opinions, or insights about the character's traits, significance, or role in the narrative. Thank you. Okay, I think it's enough from us. If you have any questions, additional information, comment, and critics, please write in the comment section on our videos on YouTube channels. Thank you.